The long wait is finally coming to an end. The Nintendo Switch 2 is about to be unveiled. With just hours to go before Nintendo's big event, last-minute leaks have been pouring in, revealing exciting new details about the hardware, games, and exclusive features of the upcoming console. So buckle up because Technology Review is breaking it all down for you. Biggest hardware leaks: 120Hz LCD, HDR, and VRR support. One of the most talked about updates to the Nintendo Switch 2 is its 120Hz LCD display with support for HDR and VRR, variable refresh rate. This upgrade is expected to deliver significantly smoother gameplay, reducing frame drops and stuttering. While some fans might be disappointed that it's an LCD rather than an OLED panel, Nintendo's decision likely comes down to cost-effectiveness. A high-end OLED with these features would push the price of the console too high, making the Switch 2 less accessible. Despite this, the LCD panel will be a noticeable improvement over the current Switch's 60Hz screen. With VRR, games that don't consistently hit 60 FPS can still run smoothly without screen tearing, similar to what we see with devices like the Steam Deck. And if Nintendo follows its usual upgrade pattern, an OLED version with these features could arrive in the future at a premium price. Joy-Con redesign and the mystery C button. Nintendo's iconic Joy-Cons are reportedly getting a redesign, and the biggest mystery surrounding them is a brand new button labeled C. A recent image from the official Nintendo Today mobile app seemingly confirms its existence, which was previously leaked but left unexplained. Speculation is rampant about what this C button might do. Some theories suggest it could be a shortcut for screen casting to a TV, a chat function for online multiplayer, or even something tied to motion controls like the old Wii U gamepad. Others believe it might be a fully customizable button for system settings or quick actions. Whatever the case, this addition could bring a fresh twist to the Joy-Con experience. Nintendo's three-phase game release strategy. Nintendo is reportedly planning a three-phase rollout for Switch 2 games. Phase 1 launch window first-party Nintendo games will dominate the launch period, ensuring strong initial sales. Phase 2, late 2024 third-party developers will begin rolling out their titles as they finalize development using Nintendo's dev kits. Phase 3, holiday 2025, the biggest blockbuster games from both Nintendo and external publishers will hit the market, making this the Switch 2's biggest holiday season. This staggered approach mirrors the original Switch's rollout, where major first-party titles like Zelda, Breath of the Wild led the launch, followed by a steady stream of big third-party and first-party releases. Leaked game titles, Elden Ring, Tekken 8, and more. The gaming lineup for the Switch 2 is shaping up to be impressive, with several leaks suggesting that major titles are in the works, including Elden Ring. Yes, the 2022 Game of the Year contender is rumored to be making its way to the Switch 2. The console's upgraded hardware, rumored to feature NVIDIA's Tegra T239 chip, might be capable of running the game smoothly, especially with DLSS, Deep Learning Supersampling support. Tekken 8, a demanding Unreal Engine 5 fighting game making its way to the Switch 2, would be a massive win for Nintendo. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, another highly anticipated title that could make its way to the platform. These titles, if confirmed, will solidify the Switch 2's standing as a serious gaming console capable of running major modern games. Microsoft and Xbox games on Switch 2? Perhaps one of the biggest surprises is the potential Microsoft-Nintendo collaboration. Several leaks suggest that Microsoft might bring major Xbox games to the Switch 2, including Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, a highly demanding game that would push the Switch 2's hardware to its limits. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Yes, Halo on a Nintendo system. This would be a historic moment for gaming. Veteran Microsoft insider Jez Corden has also hinted that Xbox is eager to get more games onto the Switch 2, which could mean even more cross-platform collaborations in the future. Expanded Nintendo Switch Online. GameCube games coming? Nintendo's retro game library is also rumored to expand significantly on the Switch 2. Leaks suggest that GameCube games might finally be added to the Nintendo Switch online service, bringing classics like Super Mario Sunshine, Metroid Prime, and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker to the new console. This speculation is backed up by a recent FCC filing for a new Nintendo controller, which many believe is a GameCube-style gamepad, a strong hint that GameCube titles are coming soon. Nintendo's new Virtual Game Card System. Another major software update involves the Virtual Game Card System, which allows digital purchases to function like physical cartridges. This means players can transfer digital games to another Switch 2 console. Games can be temporarily shared with family members. Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive and enhanced editions of existing games are coming. This could mean that titles like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, or Mario Kart 8 might receive upgraded versions with better resolution and higher frame rates to take full advantage of the new hardware. Nintendo Switch 2 release date and pre-order details. Leaks suggest that pre-orders for the Switch 2 could open immediately after the official announcement. One leak from Best Buy Canada briefly listed pre-orders starting on April 2nd, the same day as the Nintendo Direct event. However, reliable industry insider Tom Henderson reported that pre-orders might actually begin on April 9th, giving fans more time to prepare. If this is accurate, the Switch 2 could launch around June 2025. Given Nintendo's history, a staggered launch between Japan and Western markets is also a possibility. But one thing is certain: the wait for the Switch 2 is almost over. Final thoughts. With everything we've seen so far, the Nintendo Switch 2 is shaping up to be a game changer. From the 120Hz HDR LCD screen to third-party support from Microsoft and big-name game releases, this console is aiming to be a massive success. What are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Technology Review for more updates as soon as Nintendo makes it official.